All right, guys, welcome back to Pauly's Hat Trick. I'm Pauly, I'm your host. And again, the purpose of this show is really to introduce you to 3 caps in each episode. They are caps that I have in my collection and that I'm willing to and do wear on a regular basis. So I don't introduce you to things that I don't like, but I do try to introduce you to caps that I think you will like and share a little bit about their style and their design and their look and their feel and even some things they might go with. So if you like what I'm doing, please take a minute to like and subscribe in my both the YouTube channel and the Facebook page. If you could subscribe to both, that'd be awesome. I'm doing this on my own. I don't get paid for this. I'm doing it for my love for the caps and my love for this community of the amazing people I have met and interact with in this cap world. So there it is. Please like or subscribe if you're willing. Otherwise, the hat that I start with is always a teaser cap, and I will end with it as well. I got a little leather action going on this one, and I'm not quite here to introduce you to this one yet. It'll come in the very near future. So let's start with hat number 1. This guy here, introduce you to a very uniquely shaped flat cap. It's got a bigger shell than some of the flat caps. As you can see, it kind of fans out a little bit here on the sides on this guy. Very unique profile, as you can see. And it is canvas. It's a heavy-duty canvas, very similar to what Peaky hat uses on their Foreman and their Workman. You're not going to believe where this one comes from. This one comes from Duluth Trading Company. So I'm always looking for obscure and different caps that are out there, and when I Google and I do my searches, I go down a million rabbit holes looking to see what's out there, and I came across Duluth. The first hat I saw is another hat they have. They have 2 of them right now. One with a little bit more of a curve. I'm going to call it similar to the Boston Scally look and feel. It's also a bit of a darker brown, more of a bourbon brown, even though this is called bourbon brown. That other one's a little bit darker. But, man, this is called the Fire Hose Driver's Cap. It is made of canvas. It has a cotton liner. It's not centimeter size. I think you have small, medium, large, and extra large, or just medium, large, and extra large. It's canvas material. If you happen to have a Carhartt, this is almost the exact same color as the standard Carhartt. So it's out there. It's a unique cap. I've worn it a couple of times. I have a couple of outfits that it looks really good with. As you can tell, the wider shell may not be for everyone, and the look may not be for everyone. But believe it or not, for $29.95, you can get one of these at Duluth. And when you go to their website, I think there's an option to sign up for text messages and emails, and I believe that'll get you a 20% off coupon, but I don't know if you get it right away. I just paid the money and got the cap because I wanted to see it and feel it and try it on. So there it is, cap number 1. Let's move on to cap number 2. All right, hat number 2 this week. I was just talking about the canvas that Peaky hat uses in some of their caps, and it's the Workman and the Foreman. This here's the Foreman. This is one of the newer ones that they dropped just a little while ago. This guy comes in canteen green, chocolate brown, dark charcoal, and a deep clay. They call it deep clay. It's kind of a reddish. It's that guy that's hanging up right back there. I can't talk tonight. Sorry. So I was talking about the canvas. Again, another canvas hat that Peaky has. This is the flat cap version. The Workman is the newsboy style, and then the Foreman is the flat cap. This one has a meshed liner. I hope you can see it well enough if I hold it up. And again, will it breathe? It'll breathe about as good as the canvas will. I don't think it's a bad cap for summer. Would I wear it on, a 90% humidity day when it's 90 degrees outside? Heck no. But it is a decent looking cap. I jumped on these 2 colors that you see here with the deep clay and the canteen green, and I can't complain about it. One thing that I think I should note that I saw out there and I encountered myself was that these have a tendency to run just a tad bit smaller than some people are used to with the Peaky caps. I ordered my normal size thinking it'd be spot on. It was just a little snug. An overnight stretch and some steam was all it took to get it right back into the size that I needed. So not enough to really worry about if you've got a stretcher. You could size up. As a reminder, I cut mine out, but Peaky hat always has the tie ties, the little tie tabs in the back of every one of their caps. So if it's just a little bit too loose, you could tighten it up with those and be okay. It does have just a little bit of flop. It's not the traditional Peaky hat flop. It's a really clean flat cap, and you got some fun colors to play with. Most of them are very neutral and will go with most anything. But here you have it. Hat number 2, the Foreman from Peaky Hat. This guy retails for $59, and if I remember correctly, Stay Peaky is still a valid code, and I believe that'll get you 10% off. So Foreman, $59 from Peaky Hat. Came out just a little while ago. 4 colors, canvas with a mesh liner, and check it out if it's something that you like. Thank you. All right, this is my second take on this one. I'm so excited about this hat. I'm just a jibber jabber. And I got to get my thoughts together so I can actually articulate my thoughts on this hat to you. This is the brand new hat from Peaky Hat called the One. This is the newsboy version. There is also a flat cap, or as Peaky Hat calls it, an ivy version. It comes in 3 colors. It comes in the white, it comes in a caramel color, and it comes in black. Let me start walking you through this thing because I just love it. Under the brim, you will find a leather that is reminiscent of a golf glove, or even some of the older golf bags that were out there, kind of the retro golf bags. The white has the green, the caramel has the black, and the black has the caramel underneath the bill, just to give you an idea of that. It's got a satin liner inside. I was talking to you earlier on the Foreman about these 2 tabs that always come with a Peaky hat. They're right here if you need to tighten it up. I don't. It's got the tag in here, which is reminiscent of the Masters and the colors with the Masters. And of course, it has Harry Hall's autograph in it. This line is a result of the partnership between Peaky Hat and Harry Hall. This hat is a tropical wool. It is super lightweight, man, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be a great summer cap for those of you that picked it up. The white, in this household, I'm going to be the only person that's going to get away with this, because if anybody else touches it, they're going to have spaghetti sauce, ketchup, mustard, you name it, it'll get on there. But I'll be honest with you, I'm pretty sure if you wore this out on the course a few times, you're going to get some smudges or some dirt on it, but I also think it might clean up pretty easily. Haven't tested it yet, but I'm sure I will, because I got both this and the ivy and the white, and they're going to get some wear because I really like them. Lightweight, fit to size, it goes for $59. I shared with you Stay Peaky, which is a code that gives you 10% off, but it's a one-time code. So if that one didn't work and you haven't used Loyal 10 yet, that's a second code that'll also get you 10% off. Both of those are one-shot codes, so once you use them, if you try to enter them again, the Peaky Hat website's going to tell you that you already used it. But I try to share those with you when I get them. I just really like it. I went out on a limb. I didn't think I would like the white. I like it more than I thought I would, and it does go with a lot of things. I've got some great flannels that I've worn with it. Some of you may have already seen one of my pictures that has it with a white and black and red flannel, and it will go with a t-shirt too. My goodness, it'll go with anything. A great hat, a great line. I'm waiting for a couple more of them to actually come to the house as well, so I'm excited about this one, and I hope you are too. Check it out, the One from Peaky Hat. Let's move on to socials. All right, guys, I got a lot to cover on these socials, so let's get to them as quickly as we can. I'm going to start with Glad Hatters, and I'm going to rewind back to April 6th. Glad Hatters is a group that's out on Facebook, and they were actually fortunate enough to drop their first flannel and hat combo. It's a pretty cool colorway, reds and yellows and blacks on the 2 of them. And based upon the items that are left online, I think it was a pretty successful drop for them. So congratulations to them on their first drop of those 2 items. Peaky Hat actually started their own Facebook group, which is called the Peaky Nation. And I'm honored and fortunate to be part of the admin team, and I'm honored to be part of the group as well. So look up Peaky Nation and join us for some of the shenanigans that are going out there. If you're a Peaky Hat fan, we'd be happy to have you. I'm sure it's going to be an exciting group as it continues to grow. And also, I just introduced you to their new line that was dropped, the One. I at least introduced you to the newsboy version of it. There's an ivy version of it as well. Boston Scally, man, they have been busy as heck. So they dropped their 3rd Joker, which was an 8-panel, back on April Fool's Day. And then they also dropped shortly after that on that Friday, their Big League Chew line, which they added a couple of new colorways to. Then they started to tease us with their Fairway, which was a golf-centric line of caps. We thought it was going to drop on Friday. It wound up dropping on Wednesday of this week. And behind that, they came out with their Azalea line, which dropped today, which is the 10th. Kind of a pinkish line. There's both a bootstrap version of it, and then there's the Azalea itself, which has a lot of pink in it. Funky Brims has had two very big drops since we last chatted. The first one was a Hales collab, which was the Enigma. That had a lot of purples in it, a pretty popular color at the moment for a lot of people that are searching for caps. I think that was a great drop. And then yesterday they dropped the Villa Margarita line, which was one of the Hales Shaka shirts, which is kind of like their Hawaiian or party shirts, themed around Jimmy Buffett. So lots of oranges and blues and all kinds of things, right even down to the notorious Law Shaker of Salt included in some of those prints. So pretty cool collab there too. So two Hales collabs that they were able to get out since we last spoke. And then Swisher Apparel, Todd Swisher dropped the new Old Guard. That was dropped on the 8th, a couple days ago. Basically a revision of their Old Guard hat, which makes it a little bit more rounded and a little bit more of his new Gatsby style. So that's out there as well. And then last but not least, I want to introduce you to a shirt. I love my shirts. This is Barrel and Clover. I came across them online. This is one of two shirts I have that I really dig from them, which are, kind of flat hat themed. They've also got some Irish themed shirts out there. So check them out. Barrel and Clover. I think you'll dig a couple of the shirts that they have out there. And I think I was able to gun through everything really quick there. Sorry if I missed anything. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel and to the Facebook page. And I look forward to sharing with you in the next episode a couple more really cool hats, including this one right here. Have a great weekend and a safe weekend. Thank y'all, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.